So when you go out and shoot, what is normally your process?
I just get out there and do it. I don't ever have a process. I just go, man. And I see something that I want to take a picture of, and I get there, and I just get out there and do it. I don't know. I always find cool places to go because I'm always looking. I don't use my cell phone, or I don't use a cell phone, period. I only have one. And so I'm always looking out the window, so I'm always finding places that people forgotten are there because they're too busy looking at their phones or doing whatever it is they're doing. So these places are right there for everybody to see them, but nobody ever sees them anymore until I get out there and get a picture of them and then remind people that all this stuff's still here.
Don't say, darling, 'cause you'll fake it. Don't hide the tears, 'cause I know you're afraid.
So do you ever do things that would be considered dangerous in order to get the shot?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yes, to some people, I guess, if you're just not paying attention. But the sketchiest thing I can remember doing was walking around one of the steel plants in Birmingham. It's an abandoned steel plant since the 70s, I believe. There are these giant coke oven holes in the ground, about 10 foot across, and we went out there during the summertime and all the kudzu was growing over the holes. And they're like 40, 50 foot deep. You can drop a rock in them and it takes about 4 or 5 seconds for it to hit the ground, or hit the water at the bottom. And I was walking through there looking at my camera, just looking at some stuff I just took, and stopped about 2 feet from one of those holes. And if we would have been walking, looking up or anything like that, we probably would have walked into it. But once we seen that, we started being real careful out there and was walking around. Those holes littered the entire property. So, I mean, there was definitely some places that you could have messed up out there. I would say that's dangerous.
A little bit.
And I like to get on the roof, like roofs and stuff like that, and like stand with my toes hanging over the edge and take a picture looking down, because a lot of people get freaked out by those. But I don't know, that stuff's fun. We're not up there trying to get hurt, but some stuff, I guess, is a little dangerous. But that's what makes it a little fun too, you know.
When did you start with photography?
Whenever I got in some trouble with addiction and got out of jail and needed something to keep me busy, keep my mind off of it. My sister loaned me a Nikon D3000, just a little cheap old. Well, I mean, it wasn't cheap, I guess, to them at the time, but now it's just a beginner's camera or whatever. And I got it because it was a full moon one night and went and took 2 pictures and the battery died. So I was gonna give her the camera back, but before I did, I took the camera home and plugged it up to my computer and pulled the images up, and I liked the pictures, and I actually uploaded them to Facebook, and everybody liked them, and somebody wanted to buy one of them. So that was really got me into it. It was like, wow, I can do this. Like, it was fun to do it because I had to load the kayak up in the water and paddle across the lake to take 2 pictures for the camera to die. And whenever I got home, you know, like the pictures were cool, I had fun doing it, and then somebody wanted to buy them. So at that point I knew, I was like, well, this is something that I could do just to keep me busy. So every time I would think of, I'm gonna go, or I wouldn't think to go get high, anytime I would just think of the drug, I would load up my truck, grab my camera, and just start taking random turns until I found something cool, or, you know, somebody cool to take a picture of. And I don't know, just started meeting a lot of people and finding a lot of really cool places, and it saved me. It saved me. sometimes I'll sit there and take like 4 or 5 pictures and just move the camera a little bit if I can't figure out the angle and get it. That's how I just did that. I still don't even really know what a lot of the jargon is, you know, the terminology for a lot of the stuff. It's almost like a musician learn how to play the guitar, you know, like they don't know how to read music or know what to tell you what chord they're playing or whatever. I can just know to look at my camera and I know how to adjust certain parts of the screen to get it to do what I want it to do, which I've learned since, you know, aperture, shutter speed, ISO, stuff like that. But really, I still don't know what that stuff's doing. I just know the names of them now. Yeah, so yeah, I guess you can say I'm totally self-taught. Time I ride past them, I think about it, you know, like that's the exit that I used to get off of to score dope at. I don't know, after a while it got easier and easier to ride past those exits, and now I can just ride through there and think, man, all those poor people down there are buying dope down there, or either, you know, I wonder if those same drug dealers are still dealing drugs, or, you know, what's happened with their families, and are any of them dead, or how many of them are dead, because I know some of them are dead, you know, like that's just how it is whenever you're in that crap. I took up photography because that was the one thing that attracted me as much as the heroin did. And I don't know, I don't know, I fell in love with it, and I made some friends that actually cared about what I was doing and wanted me to do better, and I didn't think those people were out there. I didn't think that it was possible to be around people who weren't selfish, I guess, because like they were concerned about what I was doing or my next move and wanted me to do better, and a lot of them helped me do better. I started traveling a lot with them, building stages and stuff for Heady Made Weird, and those people really changed my life. They became family. We all inspire each other to keep growing and keep doing things. And my family, it would definitely been impossible without my mom and dad. They definitely were a big part of, you know, me getting clean and being able to get back on my feet.
What the wires couldn't catch fails to give certainty, and the world serves around, round, 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 on the edge of all we see. Put it on just like an evening dress, parade to the right, sway to the left. In the morning everything is spent, and I make my way